Happy Friday! I know this is not a day that we normally stream, but we've been doing a lot of printing. And as you can see, I'm not alone. Cameraman Beau is making his on-screen appearance because we have a lot of work to do today. Because somebody has turned their home into a full-blown print farm over the last couple of weeks.
It still says starting soon. There it is.
He's never done a live stream before.
Howdy, y'all.
Alright, so we have been printing a ton of toys for Loyal Moses's community print drive. And I do mean an absolute ton of toys.
It's alright, it fell into the other 5-gallon bucket of toys.
So, we have both been around the clock for the last couple of weeks printing and printing and printing. We have broken a machine that is in need of service. His Viper has seen some better days, unfortunately. And we've been having a great time. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with what's going on, Loyal Moses, who is a super awesome Twitch streamer, streams 3D printing content, maker content, and is just an all-around good human, hosts an annual toy drive every year at Christmas time. And the whole premise is the toys are 3D printed. He looks to the community to help make the models and design them for 3D printing, and then he turns to other members of the community, or the same ones, for helping to actually print out the toys and help out as many kids as possible. And what he does is, every family that requests toys, each order actually is going to receive a package of about 10 toys. So he's looking for donations exceeding 10,000 3D printed toys. So that way he can help out at least 1,000 people. And he's had some awesome sponsors, and it's been really fun watching him open up the toys so far. Well, we have printed a lot, and I'm really excited to ship this really heavy box. we have burned through several spools of filament across many, many different manufacturers, from Polymaker to New Makers, Zero, and some old G-Tech or G-Tech, whatever, laying around to make a ton of awesome pirate and nautical themed toys. And as a result, we have kind of lost count. So what we're going to do this evening, excuse me, is we're going to hang out, we're going to count some toys, just chill, maybe listen to some music. I have some Christmas music playing. If it's too loud or audio is wonky, just let me know. But we're going to check out everything that we have printed, so that way we can get it in the mail to Loyal Moses, at least our first box, and help out some kids.
I'm excited. Are you excited?
I am very excited because I lost count several spools ago. So we have 2 5-gallon buckets overflowing with toys. What I want to know is, how many pounds of toys do you think we've printed? We know, but we're curious to know if you can guess it. I suppose we better start, or we're going to be here all night.
We're going to be here all night anyways.
We have so many toys. I don't even begin to know
Okay.
the best place to start with this.
We've made a mistake.
You mean not keeping track as we've gone?
No, I mean the fact that there's no organization to these buckets whatsoever. Is there a way to put just +1 on here? We have to count all of these. Every color, every toy we've made, in every filament manufacturer and every color.
I made a
and they're in
spreadsheet.
complete disarray in these buckets. They're in no order whatsoever.
It's chaos.
So, is there a way to just hit like +1 on here and just add to the count? Or are we going to have to go in and delete the old number and enter a new number when we find more toys that we thought we were done with?
So
Because this is going to be fun.
okay. What we can do is I can make the spreadsheet do math for us.
That's good.
All right, hold on. Okay. So,
Do I need to refresh this page?
no, it auto updates. Okay. So, I feel like that's good. If not, we can add more. Okay, so you can type in E through M now. So if you just put a number in there, so like if you put a 4, it's going to automatically update count. And then if you put a 2, it'll automatically update the count.
Okay.
So,
Well, that'll be helpful. Significantly.
so we have room to work with that. We miscalculated.
Mistakes have been made.
Alright, so I hope that the audio from running both mics is not absolute chaos, because it looks like when we're talking it's picking both up at the same time.
Running them in mono should be solving that problem. You did put them in mono, right?
Yeah, I do think so.
That should solve that problem. I hope.
Me too.
Okay.
Well, you want to get started, buddy?
I suppose so.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to start with these because I don't think we actually need to do anything with them.
No, I'm going to start with boats for the same reason. So,
Excuse me.
ow. So, Brett Harper, what's up? Can you let us...
Yo, it's my buddy Brett from Louisville. What up, buddy?
How's it going, man? Thanks for stopping in. Okay, so I want to kind of talk about the prints as we go, because I mean they're pretty awesome. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
the designers put a lot of work into making these really awesome models. I mean, we both kind of picked stuff that we each enjoyed from the lineups to make. So, Who made those?
Hey, you remember that one thing where a piece came off of one of the blocks as they were printing and we couldn't figure out which one? I figured out which one.
Oh, wow, yeah, the whole bottom layer.
So that's a print fail, right? That's a throw it in the trash?
No, that's salvageable. Hold on. Let's consult the up close cam. Let's show what we got. So, no, I don't think that's a print fail at all. Oh wait, why is that frozen? Live shows are fun.
Excuse us, we are currently experiencing technological differences.
Okay, hold on, let's see. I might be able to fix this. I wonder if pesky GoPro. Oh, the thing is warm. You know, it's just perks of doing a live show, man.
In case you were curious, because I was. Oh, it's unfroze now.
Show preview. Okay, hold on. What?
Brett just texted me.
What's he saying about our audio? Because that's kind of what I care about right now. Making sure it's not terrible.
I'm just going to use my phone for this.
That's probably a smart decision. No? Okay. Oh my gosh. This shouldn't be this hard. Let's see. Okay, so it turns out trying to use the GoPro, it's unhappy for some reason. I don't know what that reason is exactly.
So we'll just do this for up close.
That's terrible. You can't see that.
You don't even know. It looks bad. That's what we're getting at here.
We might not be using the GoPro. Mostly because I'm not sure why this is not working. And if I'm being honest...
You can see it perfectly.
Could you?
You can see it just fine.
Okay. I was afraid that it was going to be too dark.
With the sun in the room? No, I think not.
Well, that's fair. This is not my usual lighting setup that I have to work within, so... Yeah, okay. Well, the GoPro was working, and now the GoPro is not working.
The moral of the story is, we're not going to use the GoPro.
At least not for now. JS Car Hawk, so the camera autofocus on the piece and you're able to see it. Okay, cool. I was kind of afraid about that. I really wanted to be able to use the GoPro for an up-close camera. Maybe we'll fiddle with that as time goes on, but we have a lot going on, so. And I do mean a lot. There are so many toys. So who made the... Who made this?
Who made what?
These. Your cubes. Oh, hey, that was your buddy Danek, who is a super nice guy. Why are you looking at me like that?
I was trying to show interest in what you were saying.
So...
I won't look at you anymore.
So I put the names of who designed the models in the spreadsheet that we're using for tracking, and I had spelling errors. Shocker, I know. So your buddy Danek is the guy who made these awesome cubes that you printed a ton of. And they kind of remind me of, like, large dice.
They remind me of the, like, building blocks that had, like, letters and numbers on them.
Yeah.
Like, that little kids play with, except way cooler because they're pirate-themed.
Yes.
Because, like, there's a pirate's, like, pistol. The way that's flared out, that's a shot pistol, which is awesome. A hook, an anchor, swords.
So let's see if we can catch a few different of the angles on these. You got the wheel of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are rad. Do you know offhand how many of those you printed by chance?
I think I printed 18 because I got 9 of them on the print bed and 2 prints of them ran through nearly an entire spool of filament.
Okay.
These are dense. These could be used as weapons if need be.
I'm sure that's what every parent needs to hear.
Well, to be fair, you give your kid anything dense plastic,
Oh, there's
and they swing it at you. It's not going to feel good.
There's 100% chance that these are going to be thrown.
I would just like to point out, you ever had a Nintendo Switch thrown at your face? Because
No.
I'm sure that would hurt too.
No, I can't say that I have.
Well, if you give a child a Nintendo Switch...
Did you do these in Polyterra or Polylite? They're not
I think
matte.
Polylite.
Okay. So
Nailed it.
Polylite, purple PLA, and they look awesome. So what do we have here? 5.
So...
Yeet. You can just put the count in any of the cells beside that 0. And then just click away from it or hit enter. One of the two. Perfect. Alright.
Okay, so...
These boats are really fun. These were made by Mirren, who is another awesome individual that I get to talk to on Loyal's live streams, and Patrick W3D. I printed all of these. These blue and green ones are actually done in Polylite PLA that my grandpa bought to help contribute. I did these on my bamboo, and I mean, I think they turned out really good. My only kind of bit that I wasn't super happy with was there's a little bit of kind of like wobbliness where it didn't get necessarily enough cooling, but it's kind of a steep overhang. Overall, they turned out great, and I mean, they're super solid.
What color do you want me to put those as?
We can call these green because they're blue and green. So I ran out of blue and just switched over to green. I was trying to minimize as much filament waste as possible, and that's one of the perks of having a filament runout sensor. I don't think that they're a necessity, but I do think that they're an awesome perk to have. So you already counted the ones that are here on the table?
I counted 7. Is that how many there are?
That looks like 7 to me, boss.
Perfect.
Into the box. For clarification, there is a box directly in front of us, so that way these can have a happy home. So that way we don't have a mess of toys on the floor, like if you watched our last video, when I went swimming in the toys. It was a great time. When you have several pounds of 3D printed toys, thought I was going to give you the answer, but I didn't. It hurts. So I printed a lot of sharks. I printed a lot of these sharks because I thought they were super rad.
Yeah, this was not the correct way to go about doing this.
I don't know that there was a better way, unless we would have sorted them from the jump. We should have just sorted them as we went. Live and learn. So these are sharks by Abby Math. Abby is, you're going to see a lot of entries from Abby Math. The grayish ones I printed in Polylite Starlight Mercury. There was some sort of weird artifacting going on the sides. I don't think it will necessarily be a huge issue. Like, I think maybe a quick pass with the torch. But I think we should send them and kind of let Loyal make the judgment call, so that way we're not wasting the filament. Then if they don't make the cut, they don't make the cut, but I did print these with a brim because it was cold, so I was kind of concerned. That I was going to get some warping. This was before I moved the P1P out of the shed.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So if you guys weren't aware, PLA is super
Easier with a knife.
super resistant to warping, but if it's only 30 degrees ambient and you're trying to print anything, you are likely to experience some pretty good stringing and warping, and it's a bad time. It's like if you try to print ABS without an enclosure at 60 ambient, 60 Fahrenheit, I should say, it just doesn't go well. It wants to warp. Actually, while it was cold, I was getting like plus size strings that were like the size of the extrusion. These models are so fun. I wish that we had some of these. Like, I wish that 3D printers were around to have toys like this growing up. Like, we had some cool stuff, but like at the age where imagination is king, stuff like this would have been so awesome. And to know that somebody actually just made this in their home.
I still think that it's crazy that my first exposure in any capacity to 3D printing was in, I believe, in Jurassic Park 3. They 3D printed a raptor skull.
And the call. I printed one of those, you remember it?
Yes. And I had no idea that that was 3D printing until, honestly, after I got my first 3D printer. I watched that movie at some point and I was like, oh, they're 3D printing that. I had no idea, and I'd never thought of it until I'd watched the movie after I started printing.
Okay, I've got one even better for you. Do you remember that movie, was it Toy Soldiers? Small Soldiers? The action figures that came to life? The like military dude and the beast guys?
Yes.
Those guys were made with 3D printing. That was resin 3D printing.
Interesting.
So resin 3D printing has actually been around longer than FDM 3D printing. So like filament based printing, that is kind of the most common. Like that's what a lot of us are generally using for hobby level printing. Was not the first form of 3D printing. So
are we at all concerned about this lip here under the teeth?
no, that feels kind of solid.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it's supposed to be there.
I'm not 100%. I mean, it will come out if you get in there. But I don't think I could really get it another way.
It kind of a little concerns me that in some areas this kind of feels like a sharp edge. Not like you could cut yourself with it, but like scrape yourself pretty good.
You know, that's what your deburring tool's for. We should have got another deburring tool while we were out and about.
Well, we're not that smart.
We're not very good at planning either. So satisfying. You have to be careful. These things are kind of dangerous. Nick cut himself pretty good with a deburring tool once. I mean, if you want to pull the main part of the brim off, and then I can hit him with a deburring tool.
That'll twerk.
I would love to know why, as your dog chews on his toy,
He starts crying about it.
like he's sad that he's got his favorite toy.
Listen, man.
Your dog's defective.
My dog is borked.
Borked. Dog and borked. Oh yeah. That's doing awesome.
Have you thrown any of these in the box yet?
No.
Okay. I'm guessing we need 2 of these since we've got silver and blue, teal, whatever.
Yep, you got it, Chief.
Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Dummy.
La-da-dee.
Are they both Polymaker?
No, the teal ones I did are New Makers.
Ah.
That's the Lagoon Blue from New Makers.
And teal. So the silver ones we have.
A mess is what we have. Dude, we are going to be
7
covered
of
in
those.
filament shavings.
And the teal ones, there's 3 on the table right now.
We should have invited DJ Roomba to this party.
I think I'm gonna get DJ Big Vacuum out of the closet when we're done. because DJ Mother will kill us if I don't.
DJ Shop Vac. Okay, so you've already counted these all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 7 silver and 3 teal.
There's so much. If you guys are into 3D printing and you don't have a deburring tool, you need a deburring tool. Because, oh,
I found another teal shark.
Tealy shark do.
I found another one.
I printed a lot of Lagoon Blue sharks, man.
Oh, no, you can just click back on it and you don't even have to hit backspace or nothing. You can just type a different number and it changes it.
I forget that other people don't use spreadsheets as frequently as I do in my day-to-day life.
I think my favorite part is that I'm pretty sure you don't need spreadsheets at all at your job.
That's not true. I use them to track sales. So I can...
You wanted this.
Ah! Did I do this one? Yeah, I did that one.
You did these 2?
I don't know. Feel the edge. Let me know if you think it feels too sharp.
This one does not feel like it's been deburred. This one, in fact, does feel like it's been deburred.
I will say this. I feel like this New Makers, I feel like it's slightly softer plastic because it is deburring easier. So are these guys all already counted?
Yes. Yes, I've already counted all of the...
So satisfying, man. Kind of really got to get in there. I am so excited for all of these toys. Luckily, those gems shouldn't need deburred because those brims come off pretty clean, and I don't think it's too sharp of an edge. We printed a lot of gems.
Yeah.
Like a lot of gems.
Let's see. 2, 4, 6. Okay. Waves. What filament was this? This was that spool that was on the anchor make when you brought it to my house.
That's going to be Polylite Teal. That's actually Polymaker Teal color. Like, that's their brand color.
So these are waves that are supposed to look like water, and if you set them up at the right angle and take pictures of them, they do kind of look like water, and it's kind of cool if I'm being honest.
Those were also made by Abby Math. Abby Math made a lot of the models that we are going to be featuring. She has some really cool stuff that she's designed.
Do you think we have any gems?
No, I don't think we have very many gems.
And if you think this is bad, wait till we get to the coins.
He printed so many coins. But, I mean, pirates have to have booty, man.
You should appreciate my restraint.
I mean, that's...
My heavens! Who printed all these?
I don't know, man. Couple of nerds. Eat into the box they go.
And while you're doing it...
Oh no! More sharks!
Oh, hey, that's better.
You're welcome. Dude, there is
Shark and teal.
so much film.
7.
Ah,
That's good for it.
it's fine. I wonder how many of these shavings have landed in the box. Because I'm just kind of sending it, if I'm being honest. All right. Fun. They don't stop coming and they won't stop coming.
Oh. 8.
I happen to know for a fact there's more. Like a lot more.
Hey, here's more of these cubes.
I'm kind of curious to see if Friday night is going to end up being a good stream night. Like, I know we got started kind of early, but...
Okay, that seems to be all of the gems I can find right now. Oh, look, another wave.
Well, a wave hit it.
Well, the wave hit it.
The front fell off. Wave hit it and the front fell off. Cardboard's out. Cardboard derivatives.
No paper.
That's one of my favorite videos of all time.
What is that common?
Oh my...
A wave in the ocean. Chance in a million.
So many gems. Okay, the gems are what you printed in Polyterra.
Yes.
These nice pale purple.
And these have no brims, because I didn't print these with brims. Because I didn't know I was supposed to. And nothing bad happened.
You know, that's why some of us wear seatbelts in the car. Is because you never plan on something bad happening, but sometimes you want to be prepared in the event something bad does happen. So,
Okay.
these were made by Jacob. So, these purple ones are
Nailed it.
Polyterra PLA, which is like a matte. It's a really soft
Purple.
PLA. But they're still
11.
super stout. The matte filament hides the airlines pretty well.
What color are we calling this?
We can call that silver too. What is it? This was Starlight. What was it?
Nebula.
Nebula. This stuff is gorgeous.
I love it so much. I will be buying more of that for just random things.
Like, it looks really dark. I love the way the light hits it, and there's like a hue of purple.
This might not come across well on video, but these are like a sparkly silver with, like he said, kind of a purple hue to them.
It's like
This is
purple.
a gorgeous filament.
Like purple glitter. Yeah. We're gonna try this again because, like,
I maintain if you use your phone, it would probably work better.
it would, but I'm gonna be shaky.
And 100% these are gonna need deburred.
Yeah, those ones are pretty sharp.
I'm thinking these ones with those are gonna need deburred too.
The Starlight series is fun. Like, all of the Starlight filaments are super pretty. But I mean, my go-to was the Starlight Neptune.
Don't eat that.
Hi, puppy.
Hi, Diesel.
Hello. What's up, James? Can you let us know how the like independent audio sounds? I'm kind of concerned that we're like doubling up on audio, and I didn't bring one of my earbuds in here to check it. I want to see. We can get. Okay. Okay, so the camera is being recognized by the computer. Sounds good to me. Sweet. Are you counting your bounty over there?
Yes.
Your pirate's plunder?
If these were real, I would be rich.
Yes. I mean, could you imagine what a real ruby the size of this would be? In terms of money? I bet you it'd be a lot heavier.
So much. And then if you showed somebody a handful of these, they would pass out. Like, for certain, they'd be like, that has to be one of the most rare gemstones in the world. And then they would pass out when you showed them a handful. Oh, I got a bunch of them.
It sounds like dice when you're playing Yahtzee.
I want to argue, but it does.
But you can't. Yep, this doesn't work. I tried.
I'm proud of you for trying. Are you going to use your phone?
I sure am gonna try. I'm sure not.
Is that also not working?
It is not. We did all these pre-flight checks for no real reason, you know?
Everything worked when we tried it earlier.
And then we went away.
Yeah, then we left the house and came back and the gremlins got into everything.
Yes.
Are you a gremlin?
You be nice to him.
I'm always nice to him. Okay. Is that these and these?
Yeah, those are both 0.
Okay.
And then these ones are half 0, half new makers. My bluey purple ones. You've already counted all of the Polyterra ones?
Yeah, but they might need deburred.
There.
Feel that.
Yeah. You know what would have been really nice? Is if we had like a piece of sandpaper that we could have just done a quick blap with sandpaper.
I have some sanding discs out in the garage.
Nah. Honestly, a quick pass with the straight blade, I feel like I have a little bit more control with this than I do the deburring tool.
So are we calling these the...
They're half new maker, half zero.
So, well, there's zero purple, which we have here.
Yeah, let's call them zero.
Okay.
That went across the room.
12.
I can't wait until you're still finding toys on the floor from when we dumped the entire box the other night.
It would not surprise me if there were coins under the built-in in the corner.
Should have done this as they came off the printer. Yes, we should have. But that's why we're here now.
Yeah, we should have, but we didn't. To be fair, part of the reason, at least that I didn't, is because I would start a print and run it when I got home from work, and it would run overnight until I got up in the morning. And then when I got up, as I was getting ready for work, I would clear the build plate and hit reprint and start a new print and just dump those in the box. And then I had to leave to go to work. I didn't have time to mess with these between prints most of the time. And also, we thought this would make a fun live stream.
Yeah, we discussed just like cleaning these up during downtime, but thought it would be more fun to hang out with you guys and have just a chill little stream, let you guys meet cameraman Beau, and regret our decisions of the past. I can tell you right now, I already have several thoughts on how we're going to make this more efficient for next year. Span Magoo, what's up, man?
Are any of those thoughts use a sander?
Use a sander, more printers, faster printers, use some sort of organizational system.
You see, Rem thinks he's going to convince me to buy a bamboo, but the reality of the situation is
You already convinced
he is
yourself.
going to convince me to buy a bamboo.
You, what do you mean I'm going to convince you? I'm pretty sure you've already convinced yourself.
Have you watched your YouTube channel? It was mostly you.
You have no choice. You edit the videos. You have to watch more of me talking than any person in the world.
That's very true, because I'm also with you a lot.
I don't know how you do it.
Mostly it's the ADHD, I think.
ADHD. Hey there, cameraman Beau. You want to know a fun fact?
Probably not, but I'm sure you're going to tell me anyways.
Bamboo is running sales right now. Up to $150 off.
I need you to stop talking.
You can get a P1S, which is what you want to get with the AMS if you wanted to do multi-material or multicolor printing for like $9.89. Or alternatively, you can get it by itself for under $600 right now.
Look how thin ground that blade is.
That is a thin one. That's your knife you bought on Black Friday last year and showed up in like June. Or
Was it last
year?
year? I think it was 2 years ago.
Didn't it take like almost a full year for that to show up? It was a very long time.
Yeah, it was a while.
See, Span Magoo says you need to buy a bamboo.
Listen, it's on the list of things that I'm going to buy in 2024. It is not, in fact, on the list of things I'm going to buy this year.
You're missing out. You know what's awesome? How fast my bamboo is.
You know, if I'm being honest, I have used the Viper and your Anchor Make more than I have printed anything in my life for this toy drive. And since the bamboo will not show up in time to be useful for this year's toy drive, I'm going to buy it next year.
You know
for
how it
next
could
year's
be
toy
useful?
drive.
Is if you went to Micro Center tomorrow.
You know?
Because they sell them there. They're in stock right now.
I'm going to Meijer tomorrow. Does that count?
See, Span Magoo says do the PayPal Pay in 4. You're all about installment plans. Guys, if we keep trying hard enough, he will buy it tonight.
You're not helping.
And we don't really have to try that hard. See? James says that his X1 Carbon was one of the best investments he ever made.
Don't lick me in my elbow. Don't do it. No. Go away. Stop licking me. Don't make that noise.
Put your knife down so the dog can be introduced. I think he's been running around out of frame.
Come here. Don't knock the table.
Those are going everywhere.
Come here. Come here. This is my dog. His name is Diesel. Hi.
He's insane.
Hi. Don't lick me in my face. Don't lick me in my face.
Oh, they're look at chat.
Are you a good boy?
They really want you to buy a bamboo.
They clearly do. Get down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Your ears flipped. Your ears flipped. Go lay down. Go lay down.
James says that you have to do it on stream. Now they're chanting. Guys, I think that we need some more people in here to try to convince him that he needs to buy the printer. Can we test something here? I've been working on getting some stream stuff set up. So can somebody hit us with a Bang invite? I know you guys know how to do that.
I still don't know what that is.
Bang invite?
Yep.
Exclamation mark. You know, like bang, exclaiming. I learned it from Loyal, man. I'd never heard it called bang before.
But what is... But what... I don't understand.
So there are chat commands where if you do bang invite, look at chat. It pops up. And what's really cool, I'll show you. You can see it on my screen.
Oh.
So check this out. If I click on this, it is a pre-filled tweet.
Sweet.
Pre-filled tweet or X or whatever you want to call them now. Have you accounted for everything that I've been blindly throwing into a box? Was everything on the table accounted for?
Was everything on the table gems?
Yes.
Then yes.
Look at that. So, something else I started working on today in an effort to make some affiliate sales, because we're still operating at a net loss over here, is I'm working on a Black Friday like mega shopping list. So we also have a Black Friday command in chat that works. Span Magoo posted it. James Huffman hit us with another bang invite. Yahtzee!
Oh, are we just not trimming these now?
Oh, these ones were pretty good. Most of them were. Thanks, guys. Thanks for inviting people.
We do appreciate it.
You're giving me self-esteem. Normally I get that from buying stuff, so it's much cheaper. Isn't really self-esteem from buying stuff. More fulfillment. It fills the empty space inside. Retail therapy is real, man. What? Oh, wait. You're laughing because you feel the same thing. And your credit card is working on finding its way onto the Bamboo website.
The only way my credit card is going to find its way onto the Bamboo website is if the Bamboo website is the Best Buy website and Best Buy sells bamboos. I just had to say something. I just had to. I couldn't keep my mouth shut. Look at me go.
I heard bamboos fill your heart with joy.
Oh,
You guys know what's funny?
Can you stop kicking the door?
I don't even have a Bamboo affiliate link. They won't return my emails. Oh, you're lucky. There is no... You can't buy a Bamboo on the Best Buy website yet. You can buy an Anchor Make on the Best Buy website.
If I wanted an Anchor Make, I would steal yours.
I can buy a K1 Max on the Best Buy website for $719. Oh gosh. I'm in danger. I was more proud the day I received my Bamboo than the person I chose.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my gosh. You guys are going to get me accused of being a shill.
My favorite part is that Bamboo does not sponsor you or
Dude, they don't even know.
care about you in any capacity.
They don't even know I exist.
Like he just said, doesn't even have an affiliate link for Bamboo.
I was going to give you loyals.
Uh,
Look, more boats. The Nina, Pinta, the Santa Maria.
that one's actually good. That one.
You too.
Oh.
Hey, look, more gems. Treasure, matey.
I hate it here.
Hey, look, more cubes.
I regret my decision.
Which part?
Being involved
In what?
life.
You can't opt out of this free trial, bucko.
Okay. Let me update some numbers here. What did we get? Okay, we got
I've got 5 more reds.
I got 2 more cubes. So 9 of those. How many more boats? 3 more green boats.
3 Trace, Moss, Green, Boats.
Oh, wait, how many did we have? No, we had 7.
That was cool. They went a sailing.
That's 10. I can do math. Okay, what is that? No.
Stop using a brim.
See, that's what I said, but he told me to do it. And he knows more about 3D printing than I do.
Security, man. Brims are cheap security.
I know that I... Stop that. Stop licking me and stop making that noise. Thanks. Please don't do that.
You got a pirate puppy. He's a parrot on your shoulder.
Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. You knocked my drink over. I was getting my drink, not stealing your toy.
Your dog is a wacko. I don't keep hairspray in stock anymore. Not since the days of generic build tack.
Bamboos don't need that stuff.
Well, okay, so...
Who's the shill now? I think it's our entire chat.
Absolutely, Builder's Mark. What's up, buddy? We're working on cleaning up some toys. Yeah, I mean, okay, look, guys, I understand that brims are not as necessary as they used to be. But it was like ambient 30 degrees Fahrenheit out in my shed when I was printing some of these things. So
Would you like a Diet Pepsi?
No, thank you. So I used a brim because I didn't want stuff to go away.
What was I doing?
I don't know.
Okay.
Have you accounted for these?
I accounted for these.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've got five more red treasures.
Okay. Red. So that puts us at 20.
Yeet.
How many more purples did you pull out?
1, 2,
What about this one?
3.
Three more purples?
3 points, Gryffindor. Nothing else over here for you at this moment.
Okay. I'm going to give you some of these before you start pulling more stuff out of there.
Oh, okay. Mark, which printer is it that you're saying that I should order? Because we're trying to peer pressure cameraman Beau into buying his first bamboo.
And it's not working at all.
It's working. Trust me, it's working.
I am not subject to peer pressure in any capacity.
You're the most subject to peer pressure.
Well,
Did you know that with a couple of clicks, you too can be the proud owner of a bamboo and forget your children exist?
I just want you to know if Nick enters this chat, his head's going to explode.
100%. All right, guys, if we can get him to buy a bamboo, I guarantee I can get him to buy a Voron kit. Because then he'll make me build it.
Actually, I'd probably make Nathan build it, because Nathan likes doing that.
Nathan does like doing that. See? How about a taser and 5 gallons of ice water?
Wow! I feel like it would take one of those shocking pens and about one 13.9 ounce bottle of room temperature water.
I feel like 2 more Diet Pepsis and he'll do it.
Oh, you are giving away company secrets right now.
Is that you have an addiction to Diet Pepsi?
Well, that too.
Excuse me, dog.
Yeah, what are you doing?
He says I'm part of things.
Get off of me. I'll be right back. I'm going to go put stuff in his toy so he quits doing that.
This dog is such a spaz.
That's the wrong color.
Such a fun dog. All right, guys, he's in the other room. We need to convince
Is there
him.
really only that much of this left already?
Just remember, you are hot mic'd.
Diesel, you have cheese on your nose now.
All right, guys, so real quick sanity check. I know you guys told me that voice audio is good. How's the music volume?
There's music?
There's music.
How about that?
Boulder's Marks chipping in to remind you that you were hot mic'd. You're hot marked.
Wow. I'm starting to feel that way with the way chat's going. Hot marked to buy a bamboo. I didn't say anything offensive, did I?
No.
I didn't feel like I did. I was mostly just talking to the dog.
Well,
And myself. I'm not insane, I swear.
I can feel it in my bones. I need another bamboo. I only have 2.
I only have 0.
Well, those are rookie numbers. I'm going to need you to get those numbers up. I had no idea there was music.
See, I'm not the only one.
You can't hear it. Because I made you mute your laptop so we couldn't hear it.
What if I want to hear it?
Then go put an AirPod in. Alright, I'm going to bump the music volume up just a touch. Water waves. Water waves. Hey, look, it's one that I used a brim on. In my defense on these are long straight lines. Yeet. Ooh, that's a good one. Look at that. The whole length of that.
Dope.
See? Mark, I told him that they were on sale. Mark, did you find a way to pre-order an Orange Storm Giga yet?
I'm calling the police.
For what?
I'm being cyberbullied.
I'm bullying you in person. More brims!
Because of the way that I'm doing this, I am covering myself in itty-bitty pieces of filament.
Oh, I am covered. It's probably like in my hair. This table's covered. So I inadvertently made some Mr. Beast waves because I ran out of New Maker's Lagoon Blue and had to switch to Atomic Pink.
Oh, you guys are brutal.
First time?
I thought Nathan subjected me to peer pressure. My word, this is bad.
You're going... Okay. Mark, are you building a new outbuilding to build that? Because that is a whole lot of machine, man. 2 meter.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yes. 2 meter.
Are you gonna print a whole car?
Dude. Mark makes huge stuff. Like a lot of huge stuff. He printed for Patrick this, oh gosh, what is it? The Mandalorian crest thing. The animal skull that's on their armor. What is it? Help me out, chat. What is it?
A skull.
You're not wrong. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not get talking crazy about leaving chat and stuff. You're not here for him. You're here to pressure him. Mythosaur. The crest on Mando's armor.
Yes.
Mark printed and painted and finished a huge one. Mark, how big was that and how much filament did it use? Because it's rad.
I assume there's somewhere on the internet I can find a picture of this.
The Mythosaur skull or the one that Builder's Mark did?
The one that Builder's Mark did.
Yeah. I can... I wonder if Patrick's still alive. I might be able to see it there. $700 tall. For context, the build volume on the Anchor Make is 256.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. That's loyal. Fun fact, if you Google search Patrick W3D on Twitch, you get a picture of Loyal.
Builder's Mark said no, Patrick's out.
Okay. No, this is Patrick. There may or may not be microplastics in your beverage.
Well, now I can call it a micro-brewed beverage. Or is that not how that works?
Do what you want, man. Okay, so we've got some more water waves. New Makers. We're gonna call these pink.
I would call them pink.
Because they're mostly pink. I'm gonna need power supplied to this laptop soon.
We've made a mess.
We have made a mess. A thorough mess. I'm having fun.
Hey, that outlet's unoccupied.
This is kind of...
Do you have a brick in your bag? A power brick?
Yeah. Rem sent you a Discord DM. Alright, I will pull that up. Right quick, Mark. We're working out charging issues. Oh, why, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Bamboo help limit the mess. Wow. The neighborhood children were sure a screaming there, weren't they, pal?
Yeah. Is that working?
Yes.
Because the first time I plugged it in, it just fell out. I really need to replace that
no,
outlet.
your cable works.
Well, it's not the cable, it's the outlet. Because that outlet is crap and needs replaced.
So, Builder's Mark sent me these pictures.
That's dope.
Yeah. Look, that's a grown man's hand.
That is
context.
big McLarge huge.
Look at there's your can of spray paint in comparison. That's why he's building a ginormous 3D printer.
Yeah, that's fair.
My hands are getting dry from this activity.
Would you like to switch to coins now?
We could switch to coins. Think of all the extra children that would get to experience Christmas if you had another fast printer.
Like I said, I'm gonna buy one, and for next year's print drive, I'll be running more printers.
So, there's a lot of coins.
Conveniently, I don't think these are gonna need a whole lot done to them.
That's a gem. Get out of here. Wrong treasure. You were over 96 of these the last time you told me how many of these you made.
Oh, that was just the silver ones. That was before I started printing with that gold.
I happen to notice that you also didn't get into the new maker's goal.
Well, I ran off of that spool of the Starlight Nebula
Okay.
to make more gems because I wanted to see how that looked printed.
Okay.
Because it was pretty on the spool, but again, it was gorgeous printed. And then I ran out of that spool, or didn't have enough to do another round of gems yesterday, and didn't go get another spool and start another print.
Uh-oh.
Before going to work. What if we lost?
Oh, no, I heard a noise, and I thought the dog was coming to help us.
Oh, hey, look, more gems.
So many gems. Buddy, I feel like we should go to Vegas with all these coins.
Oh, that's gonna cause a problem.
Is that the open knife buried under trees?
Yeah, how'd you catch yourself? I was digging in fake treasure, and...
Look at all this. We're rich.
That's it. Calling my boss, quitting my job tomorrow.
So many coins. You know the most effective way I think to do this is gonna be? Make like a stack, like one stack of 10, and then pile the rest up. You do silver, I'll do gold.
Perfect.
Oh, this is so much. And this isn't even half of them. So this gold is Polymaker Silk Gold PLA. And then we have G-Tech or G-Tech. I'm not entirely sure how it's really pronounced. Silver. That is several years old. And still printed pretty okay on the Anchor Make. We could use these coins to make our own pirate-themed poker chip set. That would be fun.
That would be fun, and we could do lots of different colors.
So these coins were also made by Abby Math. And just in what we were able to easily rummage through the bucket for, I've got 42 gold doubloons. Yeet. Yeet. And then 2 to grow on.
$75.
So many more.
I genuinely hope what I'm doing right now is not as loud in your ears as it is in mine. Because that's making some noise.
Yeah. You're a menace. All right, so more sharks? How many of these things did I make?
So far, more than 2.
Can't argue with that logic. So, right now, I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, we still have 2 buckets about this full of toys, and we're over 200 already. I really want the record.
You remember when I said a couple hundred?
Yeah.
I was wrong.
I told you.
It's more than a couple hundred.
It's a lot more than a couple hundred. If I had headphones, I'd be out.
That's my bad. I'll try to throw more quietly in the future.
That's fair. I don't know how to make that better without making ourselves too quiet. We need like an off-camera set of hands to gently take the toys away from us. The problem is I'm sure it's also pretty loud as we're just rummaging through that bucket.
You're probably not wrong. My mother is coming to my house in the morning.
She's gonna be mad at you.
And she's going to kill me for the mess that we're making right now. Got it in one, Chief.
Heck yeah. I don't understand. 577 would take the record. I think we're going to be close on this box. I really do. Got a lot. There's a lot of empty spools. And realistically, most of the stuff that we printed wasn't huge. The most dense single items were definitely those cubes.
Speaking of those cubes, Which we have now found just over half of. You know what? Hand me stuff, and I'll try to more quietly set it into this box, and then we can dump it into that box with the mics not turned on.
That's a good idea. I did all large prints because I can't babysit the printer. You know, I'm with you there. I really wish I knew why this happened. Like, and it only happened with this filament. My Starlight Mercury. Yeah, I understand not being able to babysit the printer. We both managed to... So there wasn't really much in my thought process behind what I chose to print. I mostly went for the stuff that I thought was cool. And there's still some really cool stuff that I want to make in my next couple of rounds.
We should have got another deburring tool.
We should have. But like, I just went for the stuff that like really caught my eye, or like stuff that I would have really, really loved to have as a kid. We did a lot of fish, Span Magoo. We did a lot of fish. But like, I didn't have, I don't know. Did you have any like thought process behind what you were picking for toys, or did you just send it? Like you saw something that...
I kind of thought what filament would look good as, you know, for instance, you gave me a spool of silver, and I thought, coins, silver coins.
Okay.
And then I wanted to print some of those coins in gold, so I bought a spool of gold, and then you got that spool of New Maker's gold, which I stole from you because I'm going to make more coins with it.
It's still upstairs.
Yes, I'm going to load it into the anchor make at some point this weekend, and by probably Tuesday it will have been converted into coins.
That's a good process. Are these all accounted for?
Nothing on this table is accounted for right now. I've done none of that.
Okay, that's fine.
You keep deburring, I will account for it.
Okay.
Are these all deburred?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 4 more teal sharks.
So what I did was I found a model that I liked, and then I just put as many on the print bed as I could fit, and then subtracted it until I had it broken down to where...
Are we calling those pink waves?
Yes, these are pink waves. And then ouch, that hurt. This is why we're deburring.
James, I actually was gonna buy, and I don't remember why I didn't, spool of brown specifically for that exact reason, to print some of those barrels and some crates or something.
You know, I was going to get brown when I placed the big New Makers order. I don't know why I didn't.
You didn't get a spool of... There wasn't a spool of brown in there?
I don't think I ordered brown.
I thought there was a spool of... No, you got two spools of black.
2 blues. 2 blacks, 2 blues. That's why.
And 2 gray.
I don't know. I gave
one or 2 grays.
I gave Calyx the gray.
What was I... Oh, yeah. We're calling that a pink wave?
Yes, this is a pink wave.
3.
Mr. Beast wave.
A Mr. Beast wave.
Yeah. That wave's going to give away $1 million.
I'll bet if we saw Mr. Beast, he probably would wave. He's a nice guy.
Seems like it. Did a kilogram of barrels. Dude. I have used more filament.
So I gather you did the same thing I did, which was just, all right, load this filament in, and we're going to print the same thing until I'm out of it. Please stop licking me.
Did you color theme your prints? Or did you find stuff to... I guess, let me rephrase my question. Did you find stuff to print based off of filament you already had on hand? Or were you buying filament based off the stuff that you wanted to make? Cannons in steel gray. One Sharknado.
One Sharknado. That's... Go lay down. Go lay down. While you're finishing that up, I'm going to start pulling fish.
It's a fish. I think I only did small fish as well. Okay, you had spools donated from Loyal. So that's another crazy thing. I didn't even tell you that, Beau. Loyal was also giving out filament to people if they wanted to be able to help but couldn't buy filament or needed some help with filament. He was also donating filament to help people get going to make as many toys as possible.
That's dope. Yeah, you did not tell me that.
He's such a nice guy. Luckily, the fish shouldn't need to be deburred either. I'm gonna try to avoid like rummaging.
Yeah, I was gonna say the fish should not really need anything. That's a gem.
We've got a whole school of fish. We should call.
Did you say spool or school?
I said school, but several spools. One school of fish is the equivalent to several spools of fish.
I don't know what this red was that you gave me.
Polylite.
But this whole spool of red got turned into these fish.
It's polylite, man.
I cannot get over how clean these turned out, except for this little bit right here.
It's a pretty steep angle to hit. So like doing supports could have helped, but I mean overall the quality is really good.
I don't know how well this is going to show up, but there's a little bit on the bottom there. But other than that, these came out clean.
So I will say, based off of what I can see here, I think that the Polymaker fish handled the overhangs better than the New Maker fish. Being said though, I used the exact same G code. Then again, it might just be the way that you had your fish oriented versus the way that I had my fish oriented.
Are we just calling... I'm having a stroke, don't mind me. Are we just calling these the color that they are mostly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because my red, or my pink and blue ones are... You know what, the blue might be... the blue tops on these are Polymaker, but the pink is New Maker's pink. I really didn't want to waste any filament, man.
I wish I had thought about that, because I printed a whole print bed of these.
On the Anchor Make?
On the Anchor Make, and they got cut off about right here.
Oh.
And I ended up throwing them away. I didn't think about just switching color.
Well, this is also your first go-around with having a working filament runout sensor. No, I haven't done any tuning with the New Makers yet. I will say, though, they do have... He'll buy it tonight, Mark. I promise we can make him do it. No, they actually have a really good resource section on their website for dialing them in. I just ran the Polymaker profile, and I've been let me rephrase that. I just ran the Polymaker profile in Bamboo Studio, and I have been very happy with the performance of that.
Can I add to this while you're adding to this?
I got your red.
Oh.
That's all these. These are all accounted for.
Did you type the numbers in for these already?
Yep, all the fish are accounted for.
Beautiful. Now they're on the floor.
Looking like a fool with your fish.
Ha.
I like how you grabbed the box with the intent of being a little bit quieter and then proceed to just rip that box towards you.
I'm being less loud than when I was throwing coins in that box. Oh, dope. These also don't need anything.
I did these without a brim. I love these, I think it's PET is what these ones are, or PEO. Build surfaces that leave the really cool texture. These birds have some gravity to them.
I found another shark.
This shark doesn't need to be deburred. Teal shark.
Add 1 to pink fish.
Okay. 13 sharks. Pink fish. The shark can swim on in with his friends. No, Mark, he has not bought the contract. James, you should absolutely buy several of those build plates. The adhesion's actually, like, insane. Like, they stick to the print bed so well. I will say it is kind of a bummer that they don't self-release. At least I haven't got them to, using the textured build plate profile in Bamboo Studio. The one that I got, I bought the which one did I get? I got one from Idea Former. So one side is actually textured PEI, and the other side is the smooth patterned. You've been using G10. How is the G10 with like PLA and stuff? I know that Garolite or G10 is supposed to be like the best print surface for nylon.
Did you account for these 2 sharks already?
Yep, they're in there. As are my 9 birds. I did not update the fish count.
Okay, that is fine.
You have to use a glue stick sometimes for PLA. Have you ever tried using Magigoo at all? Because that stuff is magical.
Oh, for Pete's sake. That was the wrong thing. I got it, don't worry.
Did you remember Command Z solves all problems?
No, I just remembered what I changed and changed it back.
Gotcha. We're getting close to needing to do another round of gems.
Yeah, just wait till we get to the bottoms of these buckets and have another 150 coins.
Magigoo is my favorite. Here's another pink fishy.
Did you get that?
I got it.
Perfect.
Okay.
You got all these accounted for already?
Yep, all the birds are good.
Quick question. Is me setting these things in this box any better than us pitching stuff into that one?
It's better for me. So the reason I'm saying that is I feel like if it's better for us, it's definitely better for them.
I would think so. That would make sense to me.
Your under 3 came with a warped bed. Dude, I've had so many printers with warped beds. It's not even funny. Have we done any chests yet?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
So those parrots were made by J. Paul, is the designer's name on printables. I'm going to add this to my hoard. For some reason, I'm hoarding cannons. It might be because
Here's another.
they're pretty cool. So, I just realized we got sidetracked. When we were both planning out models, essentially we were both adding... I'm going to update the shark count now. We were both filling up the build plates and then working it back to essentially be able to run 2 shifts a day. One before bed and then one while we were at work.
Real quick. So, James, this is less peaking for you? Just
Okay.
setting them in here?
I'd imagine it's got to be.
Okay. What are you...
Is he scratching his own itchy spot? Is he stuck in a loop?
I think my dog is stuck in a boot loop.
Pit bulls are weird, man.
Chess. And what was my black? New Makers?
New Maker's black, yeah. It's a really shiny black, too.
It's pretty good looking black. And then the purple was...
Polymaker, Polylite.
Polylite.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we weren't super necessarily loving the sound either. It was kind of satisfying. Kind of like when you beat a level in Mario and you hear all the coins go. But yeah, no, it was pretty loud. They're talking to you.
Oh, that would make everything better. I don't think it would.
I can't think of one problem in your life that would not be solved by you buying a bamboo right now on stream.
I can. Well, more I can think of some problems that would be caused.
Sell the Viper.
For starters, I wouldn't pay my phone bill this week.
It's fine.
Don't lick me. Go lay down.
That's fine. Verizon will let you get 2 months behind before they shut you off.
Okay, so 3, 5 black ones. This is simultaneously the best and worst live stream I've ever been a part of.
The only
It's also the onlyest.
Here, put these in the box.
Did you account for them?
I did.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
That's 3 purple.
Danek had some really awesome models. Like, these chests look sick. I should print.
These also turned out beautifully.
Dude, these are begging to be done like in black and then all of the accents in gold on the A1 Mini.
Bruh. You should make that happen.
Should make that happen. I think I'm out of black. Every day you'll come home and see it and just know that you've made the right decision. No one calls you anyway.
You people are the worst. That's not true. He called me like 4 times today.
That's because we were planning this.
The cubes. Gotta update the cubes. That's 4. So we're at 14.
Ooh. I'm starting to question whether we have enough prints for the record. There's still a lot to go. We're at 305 right now.
I would be willing to bet there's at least another 100 coins alone in these 2 buckets.
All right.
Let's do your cannons that have just been sitting there.
I don't know why I've been doing that.
Okay.
I don't know. They're just cool. I really like these.
Do these need trimmed, or did you already?
No, these are good. These are pretty good.
Bro, I need to get one of... When I buy a bamboo, I'm going to... Can I get one of these?
Yeah, I bought it on Amazon.
I'm having a stroke, don't mind me.
Yeah, I bought that on Amazon. It's like $25. And the other side is textured PEI. So it's textured just like the one that's on the Viper.
Dope. I'm going to buy one for the bamboo when I buy a bamboo.
Tonight.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure there was an even number to make counting easier.
Enter. That didn't work.
Where did you put that?
Maybe in chat?
No. Hold on. Hit Command Z. You changed boats.
Did I undo the change of boats?
Oh, jeez.
Cheezel Pete's.
Hit Command Z again. Click in. Hold on. Click off of that field.
What field do you
Just
want me to
click
put?
into another box. And then hit Command Z again. There we go. Boats are fixed. Also, let me out. I have to use the restroom. Kind of trapped back here in the corner.
Somebody made a mess on the floor.
I don't know who would do such a thing. It certainly was not I.
So while Rem is gone, no. So a fun fact about me is that if I look directly at your name in chat and then butcher it out loud, it's mostly because I'm dyslexic. And I will butcher your names. But if that's Buddha 3D, what up, fam? Thanks for joining. Why am I down here? And there's the ADHD. Somebody made a mess on this table. Mostly it was Rem. Look at me go, being able to say words and stuff. It's in that cup, though. That is Diet Pepsi. Diet Pepsi. Because I'm classy and drink it out of a red Solo cup. Buddha 3D says, hey.
Buddha, what's up?
How do I turn this off?
You press and hold the off button.
Hey, thanks.
I also stuck mine on the side of the fridge. Just in case.
I'm smart, but if you look at that, it tells you there's only one connected.
Yeah, it's called a failsafe. No, you didn't, Span Magoo. You did no such thing. Look, more boats, more coins. So, I was working earlier on adding some more awesome commands in chat. So I know I told you guys that Bang Invite works, by the way. We also added Bang Black Friday. I am working on building out a Black Friday shopping list full of both affiliate and non-affiliate links. I absolutely thought about it. I was terrified that somebody was going to hear me. So Bang Black Friday works. Let's see, what else did I set up? I set up some really cool ones today.
That magnet is strong.
It is very strong. Let's see, what else did we do?
Why do you have 3 random things on the table?
I just started grabbing stuff and then I got to talking, man. We also have Bang New Makers in chat now. So that will be the affiliate link to direct you guys to the New Makers store, which so far, really been enjoying their filament. And they have tiered pricing, which is really awesome because like when I was buying the 10 spools that I did, it ended up being cheaper to buy 10 spools than it was to buy 9. So the 10th spool was basically free because of the price savings. And this stream isn't sponsored. I've just been really enjoying the filament from them that I've used so far. And I like to share cool stuff, man. We also have a Bang subscribe now. So if you type that in chat, I'll show you guys. So many more gems. I can see the bottom of the bucket. We have 7 people watching. It's exciting stuff, man.
We love all 7 of you.
And you're awesome.
It. Especially, like, the fact that you guys have stuck around for however long we've been doing this, because it has been a minute now.
Oof, we're not charging. I wonder when that happened.
Oh, probably a while ago. I need... You know what? We are not currently running a printer.
Yeah, that's a project for another day. Is getting that printer fixed.
I have outlets to fix those that I bought when Bobby and Chloe lived here.
We should fix them. It's really not that hard to rewire an outlet.
I'm aware. I'm just that lazy. Are you charging?
Yeah, dog.
Dope.
Welcome to the LM show waiting room. Well, based off of approximately where we're at with toys, I think that we have enough in-flight entertainment to bring you guys right into Washington.
And by enough, he means too much.
So much. So much. Okay. Good. 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 If you want to bucket those, 5 there? 5 there. Gems. Red. Let's try the deburring tool on these. Zip. Zap.
Is that working better than I just threw that? You know what? It doesn't matter.
What'd you throw?
I threw a brim in this box.
It's extra packaging material. Look at all this labor we're saving Loyal's kids.
Sorry about all the brims that were just loose in the box, Mr. Moses.
The LM show waiting room.
Okay.
It's like the NFL countdown show.
These are all fine. These are fine. Okay, so that's 6, 7 more purple.
So far, we're up to 310 toys, okay? I want to know how many pounds of toys do you think that we have printed? How many do you think are total that we have done? I think the spreadsheet is definitely easier than it would have been for either of us to try to decipher either of our own handwriting.
I don't need your judgment right now.
I know that if I try to write fast, it's a disaster. Ooh, James thinks we did 25 pounds of toys. Span Magoo getting awful specific at 27.19.
That is impressively specific, my guy. I'm going to be completely honest with you. We don't have the capacity to get that specific in weighing the box of toys.
Nope.
What were these made out of?
Zero purple.
Zero purple. Are we calling these zero purple as well?
Yep.
These... Hit these two up next.
Okay. Actually, I think maybe the knife was better on these.
Zero purple.
Your first package weighed 18 pounds. Well, I'm hoping
21.
we're giving you a run for your money.
That is the goal.
Like,
Hey, how many cannons did you have? Because I never actually entered that in.
8. There were 8 on there.
That's good.
That was when you were spazzing out because you broke the spreadsheet, wasn't it?
You were spazzing out because I broke the spreadsheet. I was not, in fact, spazzing out.
The Price is Right rules? Yeah, we'll do Price is Right rules. Alright, I'll tell you guys what. Get a deal. Whoever can guess Price is Right rules, if you're in chat right now, I'm going to give away a spool of New Maker's filament to whoever can get the closest to the total weight that we're able to measure it out to without going over.
To the whole number, and if you get it on the head exactly, I will match him and throw in another spool of filament. I don't know why I'm pointing at my computer.
I don't know, you should be pointing at the camera.
That's what I did halfway through that.
That's alright, you're new here.
I'm new here. I don't know what I'm doing. I edit the videos. Why are you whining at me? Don't bark at me. My dog thinks he's Chewbacca. Don't do that. Go lay down. Go lay down.
Alright, let's see. We're gonna do pounds, ounces. Or just pounds decimal. So like 1.2 pounds.
How close did you actually measure it? To what extent did you measure it?
We'll recheck it just to verify my measurement.
Fair enough.
All right.
That means you guys are going to have to stick around till the end, because we are going to remeasure at the end and don't actually know now.
Yep.
Also, it's changed because we've trimmed off 3,000 brims
That's not that much.
off of 300 toys. Each toy had 10 brims.
Ha 33. Ah. All right, so there's a new command in chat. It's Bang Guessing Game. It's going to explain the rules of our game. If you can guess the closest in pounds on how much we have printed in toys going to Loyal Moses, you're going to win a spool of New Maker's filament that I'm paying for. If you guess it, we'll call the total poundage exact. They don't have to necessarily guess the decimal, right?
I did say to the whole number.
Okay.
If you get it the exact poundage correct, I will match his spool.
So what you're saying is if they guess 19 pounds and it's 19.25.
Well, if it's the Price is Right rules, that's over, isn't it?
It would be over.
Let's just say the closest to the exact number.
Okay. So, all right, Span Magoo.
Really, we said whole number. You should only be guessing whole numbers.
Okay. So Span Magoo is locking in 27 pounds. James Huffman's locking in 26 pounds. Buddha 3D's at 33 pounds. The old LM number, the Loyal Moses lucky number, 33. It's a good guess. Price is Right rules are dumb. Okay, fine. We're eliminating the Price is Right rule. Unless it's way off base. Buddha says 33. You know what's really funny? I've already shipped Span Magoo a spool of filament. He was our Twitter winner a few months ago.
Our Twitter winner?
Yeah, the one he won a spool of filament on Twitter from us.
I don't remember there being a Twitter giveaway. Rem doesn't tell me things.
You're the editor. You only need to pay attention when there's a video involved.
Yeah, Rem gives me footage and says, edit this. And I say, you got it, chief.
There's usually more complaining about my filming style involved.
It's less your filming style and more the fact that for about 10 to 12 minutes of footage, he gives me a 45-minute video file that I have to go through.
Welcome to the internet.
I hate it here.
No, I missed a stream last night. It was bowling night. Thursday is bowling night, so for me, not much gets done on Thursday nights. I work from 9 to 6, and then I have to go straight to the bowling alley. You guys having a good time? Like, are you enjoying the dynamic? Like, I know I tell you guys all the time that we enjoy trying out new things, and I think it's a little bit easier for me personally. So I think that I do a little bit better with scripted videos than I do live streams. But having a co-host here, I'll acknowledge that in a second, James. Having a co-host is definitely making this.
Oh, guys are the worst.
Look, if you don't want to buy one, just call Nick when we're done, and he'll give you all the reasons why you shouldn't buy one.
This shark has whiskers.
It's a cow shark. I kind of want him to stay like that. He's kind of cute. You know, Span Magoo, I can attest to that. I had to bring my P1P inside my home from the shed, and it definitely produces a certain frequency of white noise. Don't know how peaceful it is.
You people are the worst. Also, the bamboo talk has changed the subject again. You were saying something about the format.
Oh, no, they answered. James said if he didn't like it, or if they didn't like it, they'd leave. So do you guys,
Fair enough.
Do you guys like having cameraman Beau here for doing the live streams? I mean, for those of you who hang out in Patrick's stream, he's kind of like the equivalent to Casey.
I'm not sure if that was a compliment or an insult, because I don't watch a lot of live. Ooh, that one kind of got a little freaky on the bottom.
That one was barely stuck. Except cameraman Beau doesn't have any CAD skills. He won't learn Fusion. But He's doing really well as a video editor.
I don't have any what skills?
CAD.
That's accurate.
Ooh.
That's going back in the bucket.
So, Span Magoo, the problem with that, with firing him for refusal to buy a bamboo, is this. I don't know if you know this or not, but video editors are expensive. And how much is your salary, Beau?
From which job?
This one.
Oh, 0. Wait, no. A milkshake? Like 3 spools of filament? Maybe 4. Some French fries? And an Arby's sandwich.
That's how much.
Not daily. One time.
I also didn't pay for the filament I gave.
That's not true. You did give me 2 spools of New Baker. You did pay for those.
That's true.
Uh...
The first 2 spools I gave him were ones that I got from doing the Polymaker TikTok thing.
Oh.
You know, these guys are making a compelling argument here.
Excuse me, sorry. Did not mean to cough into the mic there. That was a mistake.
That's a price-efficient video editor.
I certainly am. I'm not very good at it, but I'm cheap.
So, that's the funny thing. He actually agreed partially to do this so he could learn video editing. And I taught him the very basics of what he knows. And then he very quickly outclassed my ability to edit video.
I don't know about all that.
It was a Jamocha shake, wasn't it? Or was it an orange cream? Might have been an orange cream.
It was an orange cream shake. It was an orange cream shake.
Those are limited time. Jamocha shakes, you can have those every day of the week. The orange cream, those come and go. Saturday through Sunday, yo.
These are fine. That's gem, purple.
This is starting. I think I'm gonna have arthritis when we're done with this. I'm glad these are not any smaller. Like, the large size makes it easy enough to hold on to these. But this is becoming uncomfortable. Some of these did get pretty squirrely. What's crazy though is, okay, so we were printing these with the same parameters. Feel the weight difference between those 2 filaments.
That red is significantly heavier. Well, wait, what is this red?
0. It's PLA.
PLA? Mm-hmm. So you're doing recommended PLA settings?
Yep.
That's what I did with this. Yeah, that's a lot heavier.
It's a lot more dense, it seems.
Actually, because I'm curious.
Oh, are you going to get the X-Acto scale?
Yes, I am.
No, he has not been paid in a while.
Well, that's not true. You gave me 2 spools of filament last week.
I gave you those for this.
Okay.
Those were for this project.
This was 13 grams. 22 grams.
Goodness.
Yeah, that is a significant weight difference.
Yeah, they should have been the same parameters. I really like the gems. I feel like these are going to be fun for people to receive. Like, that's a lot of treasure. Also, you remember how I told you that we were going to be at this for several hours?
Yeah, what time is it?
We're 2 hours into this stream.
Look at us go.
Thank you for those of you who are still here hanging out.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Like, I genuinely could not imagine a much more fun way to spend a Friday night. Mark said, so what will I... What will you what?
I'm going home.
Wait a minute. You are home. So for those of you who aren't aware, even though I've talked about it quite a few times at this point, there was a fire in the maker shed about 2 weeks ago, which is why we're at cameraman Beau's house doing this. Also, it's very cold outside. The fire was of zero, like, there were no losses except from my heater. I got you, Span Magoo. I will let you know. I will let you know if you won. So we, my kerosene heater caught a light and wouldn't self-extinguish. So, cameraman Beau's house will serve as the temporary studio until
summer.
Probably at least springtime. But it does give me the opportunity to work on some other past due projects in the shed without having all the printers and filming equipment in there. Although I'm going to have to drag filming equipment back in there for when we do some other things out there. Like when we work on insulation and wall coverings and things like that. I will say, this material, the Starlight, has a different kind of texture when you're running the knife through it. Almost soft and gritty instead of hard. Maybe it's because of all the glitter in it. Or shimmer or whatever. Also, gang, how's the music volume? Do you want that turned up any? We've got some rock music in there. There's a little bit of Christmas tunes going on in there. I felt like it was appropriate to have some Christmas tunes while we worked on the Christmas community print drive. Cameraman Beau, how are you enjoying your first live stream experience?
I am making sure I didn't just accidentally turn the mic off. Thoroughly enjoying my first live stream experience. Despite the fact that I have been being cyberbullied for at least the last hour. Maybe 2 hours. And also bullied in real life.
Boy, if somebody doesn't vacuum all this plastic off your floor, your mom is gonna throw a fit. It's a shame I have to leave as soon as we're done.
La la la, gonna kick you, la la la, in the head, la la la, gonna kick you, la la la, gonna kick you in the head.
Oh, man. This is true. You do have a way out. You can tap out. There is a tap out button. Oh my gosh, my hand. If you were to buy a bamboo, would you buy it with the AMS?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Well, you could buy one right now for $5.99, and it includes 2 additional spools of PLA, including the one that comes inside the box. That's value. That is a value-added offer.
We are at La Pua Magnum.
The tap out button just happens to say checkout. Did you count this shark?
No. What color is it?
Silver. Starlight. Mercury. If you please.
Okay.
So I do agree the AMS is a compelling reason to buy the bamboo. However, for me, it is the speed and reliability. These are all Polymaker teal. At least the all teal ones are Polymaker teal PLA. These are ones that you did. You know how I can tell?
Because of that?
Well, that's partially it. The texture. The ones off the bamboo are not textured. They're the smooth, glossy surface. Yeah, I mean, the AMS is a great reason to buy a bamboo. But I did not buy my P1P with the AMS. I did get the AMS for my A1 Mini, which I've used the AMS a little bit for that. The only downside for me is multicolor printing is so wasteful in comparison. And like, I get it. I say that as I'm removing waste products from all of these prints right now. But the amount of waste that you can generate with a bamboo AMS is honestly astonishing. Like, I was going to do a bunch of the parrots, the little birdie friends here on the bamboo with the AMS, and I was going to have over 1 kilo of waste on a full bed.
Did you do these two
No.
already? Oh, okay. Did you do this one? Feels like you did this one. We're calling these pink, right?
Yep, those are pink.
These pink.
No, Mark, he still hasn't bought the printer yet. It's a real shame, too.
And I'm not going to.
Nobody believed you.
My will is stronger than you think it is.
You have no willpower.
Not by a lot, but it's stronger than you think it is.
You have no self-control.
Brims on my socks.
Welcome to owning a 3D printer, man.
Thanks, I hate it here.
So that was using flush to infill on them all. I didn't Because I have the couple of MMU prints that I've done with the AMS or AMS prints, whatever you want to say. They turned out good, but it was very, very apparent that I had not tuned the purge amount. So I had some pretty serious bleed. So some things didn't turn out quite right. I'm curious, do you think we have enough toys left in the bucket to get the record?
What was the record?
577. There's a lot left in there, but I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna do it on one box.
So far, I'm thinking no. I think it's possible we might still hit north of 500, but I don't think.
I don't know that we're gonna hit 577. I'm beginning to have doubts. Are these all accounted for?
These pink ones?
Yeah.
No, not yet. Excuse me.
My hand's gonna hurt so much. The 577 was increased. What's the new record? $980.
We're not beating that.
No. So is that by, is it 980 from an individual? These two blue ones are Polymaker, by the way. Is that, so are we doing record, is the record per shipment or is it overall from like a person or a group? Mark. Mark, you're the best. You are the best.
Mark, for your persistence throughout this stream, Rem's going to send you a spool of New Makers. I'm going to buy it, but he's going to send it to you.
Those are counted for. Those are counted for.
These are counted for?
Yep.
These are counted for.
Yep.
This is counted for?
Yep. You know what would make Mark happier is if you bought a printer instead of buying him a spool of filament.
You know what would make my wallet happier is buying him a spool of filament.
That coin's accounted for. And then these tree boats.
Tree boats.
Tree boats. ID cards and maps and coins and stuff. See, we're not... Okay, so for what we're doing, it's never been about the total number of items or necessarily even trying to do the most. I'm just competitive. I'm just competitive, and
for me, it was just print as much stuff as possible.
Yeah.
To try to make as many kids as possible at least have something for Christmas.
And
I'll be honest. I'm an only child. I was adopted. I'm an only child, and my parents have never struggled for money. They're not rich, but growing up, we were never at a point that I can remember where we were, quote, struggling. And thinking about, so Christmas for me was always great, you know.
Red bike under the Christmas tree kind of thing.
Exactly. And thinking about kids that don't get that makes me very sad. So for me, that's what this is about, is just hoping that some kids can have something on Christmas. That's what this is about for me. Hitting the record would be cool.
I just like to talk smack, and I get competitive with stuff.
Yeah, I also like talking smack. And being able to say, oh yeah, we did the most. That would be cool. But I genuinely don't care. This is about trying to have some, you know, help some kids have a Christmas.
Everything on the table's good.
Dope.
And, I mean, based off of the fact that Loyal's sending like an average of 10 toys per kid, we're at 366 counted so far. So, between our two 5-gallon buckets, we definitely don't have the record. But, we're not done printing yet. We're not going to catch up, I don't think. I'm going to talk smack and we're going to try. Plus, I've had fun printing a variety of these models because everything is super fun. Like, these models are super cool. And
I shortly before doing this, I watched the live action One Piece that they put on Netflix. And then that spawned me watching all of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. So then the fact that I got to print a bunch of pirate stuff, that was cool for me.
oh my gosh. We're really reaching the bottom of the barrels, man. These are the last 4 sharks. These are all pretty good. Can you look at those for me? Let's see. This has also been a good learning opportunity for me because while doing waves, and another reason that the waves all had brims, at least the ones that I did, is I got to utilize the exclude feature, or the exclude part feature in Bamboo Studio for the first time, because I had a couple of waves off of my first batch get knocked off the build plate somehow. I'm not quite sure how that happened. No, sharks counted.
Perfect.
I don't know how that managed to happen. But, you know, it did. So I lost 2 waves on that deal. Bummer that was. It's been a fun learning experience. I just hope that we are able to help make a difference, make some kiddos happy, man.
I am so sorry for that noise. That was me opening the trash can. My mother didn't like my old trash can, so she bought me a new one. By the way, I'm 33. I own this house. My mother has showed up to paint it, unprovoked. Never asked her to do that. Didn't really want her to do that, but she did it anyways. And she just keeps buying stuff because she doesn't like my stuff, so she buys me new stuff. I've never asked her to do that. She just does it.
She's a saint.
She recently bought me a new trash can because she didn't like my old trash can. There was nothing wrong with my old trash can. She just didn't like it, so she bought me a new one. And it's got the pedal thing you push with your foot, and it lifted up and smacked into something, and I was like leaning over it to throw a paper towel in it. So if that smacking noise is really loud in your ears, I apologize. It's Mother's fault.
Quit blaming your problems on your mother. She's a saint. So, James, I will say that is one thing that I wish that my P1P did. It does not notify me of issues. I will say that feature does not seem to work at all on the Anchor Make.
Yeah, it keeps telling me there's something wrong with it. The Anchor Make, by the way, has been running at my house, and it keeps telling me there's something wrong with it when there's not. And the couple times I've had prints fail, it did not tell me there was something wrong with it. Overbearing. I assume you're asking about my mother.
No, your trash can.
It bears as much trash as it shall. Oh, that kind of dug in a little bit.
What I'm learning is I don't know that for future projects I would necessarily use this Starlight Nebula for structural prints. Definitely for pretty ones. Definitely for pretty ones.
I mean, for these gems,
Perfect filament.
yeah, I feel like it's fine. And they look amazing, so...
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if we do another Nerf gun build, for example.
Probably don't use the Starlight stuff.
Yeah. If only you knew. He's just mad because he got beat to the smart aleck joke.
Oh, and to answer your question, overbearing, a little.
Saint, sweetheart, gem of a human, too pure for this world.
She's a wonderful person,
She's one of the best people.
but sometimes a little annoying.
You be nice to your mother, I'm telling. I will say, though, there's like 2 different colors of glitter happening in this. there's like green when you catch it one way, and then it's like a light purple another.
Listen, man, this stuff is gorgeous.
It absolutely. This stuff would make for like an awesome bust.
Gem in purple. Oh, nope, that's not that. This gem in purple.
My hands are getting tired. It's a good thing I'm left-handed. We might cross. Oh, we're definitely gonna cross 400.
Oh, for sure.
Yes, this is Starlight Nebula. And it's got an interesting texture to it compared to some of the other PLAs that we've got to play with.
Are these all trimmed?
Yes, sir. Yeah, any gem that needs trim that I've turned upside down is that.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, honestly, the Starlight Nebula, I was just on Amazon kind of browsing, and I saw it, and I was like, yeah, that'd make for some cool gems or something. And yeah, 100% super happy with the purchase. It looks amazing. I don't know how well it comes across on camera for those that have not printed in this, if anybody has not. But yeah, in real life, it looks fantastic.
You printed a 4-foot skeleton in it? Dude, James, do you have a picture of that? Tweeter it to me, man.
Yeah, tweeter it to me.
Because
It's X now. It's X. Okay.
Yeah, that just doesn't.
We were calling Starlight Nebula silver, right?
Yes, sir. Oh my gosh.
Here's silver gem. Boom.
Yeah, dude, we need to see that. These are all. That one's good. Ooh. That one's a little sharp. I really love the gems that I did in this zero translucent glitter.
Yes.
This
oh
is
my!
gorgeous.
The red is beautiful.
This is the same stuff that I did that lightsaber blade in.
I remember that.
Being said, I think it printed these gems a little bit better than it did the lightsaber.
That's fine. That's good. That's good. Okay, so this is the zero red, right?
Yep, did you get that one? In your dragon's hoard of treasure over there? Buddha, tag me, I want to see it. Someone tag me. I want to see it.
Cannon. Is that the last cannon?
Yep, that's likely the last ones.
11. This is the last boat. These are 0 purple is what we did on these.
Yeah. Buddy, I don't think you need to apologize that it's only 3 feet, because that's still pretty mondo. Dude, that's sick!
Bro, that's freaking dope.
Oh, there's a spool of filament for scale.
Yeah, that is dope, my guy.
It's like a skeleton Lego Bionicle situation.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, so
Chest in black. 7.
I printed quite a few of these spinners. The compass fidget spinners. The problem is...
Did you put those in yet?
No. These
spinner
are 0. Or not 0, these are new makers blue.
New makers.
So the problem
Blue.
is, a lot of them, there were 4 of them that I printed total that don't spin. But I'm going to send them anyway.
Is there 8 of those?
Yes, that would be correct, sir. To the box. And we're down to treasure. Oh yeah, we're going to be just over 400 toys. And that's an empty bucket. That is an empty bucket, friends.
Okay. Coin in silver. Additional 21.
All right, we are 2 hours into this stream. We are several stressed out hands into this stream. And we are over 400 toys in total that we have 3D printed for the toy drive as of this moment.
There's an error.
There's an error.
There's an error.
Gosh, you're set. Page not found.
We have 404 toys.
I was gonna ask them for engagement, get them chatting. I can tell you're new to this live streaming thing. Sorry, that's the sound of the ambulance.
The hospital is about 800 feet that way.
It's very close, which is convenient. You know, none of those really needed as much cleanup as I kind of thought they were going to. Like, the deburring sucked, but, I mean, I was expecting to, like, actually have to kind of get in there with stuff.
No.
All right, so we need to get everything together to do a final weight.
Can you just mute audio overall while I dump this box into that box?
Yes.
Okay, we're going
guys.
We're going to mute real quick.
We are going to do a be right back. All right, we are back. We have cleaned up most of our mess, and we have all the toys contained back into one box. So that way we can get a final weight and figure out which one of you people are going to win a spool of New Maker's filament. So,
Or 2.
That's true, or 2.
Where did the scale go?
Between the washer and the wall.
Okay.
All right, so I have your guys' guesses. Cameraman Beau's in the other room, and he is working on getting the weight. For those of you who have hung out this entire time, still, incredibly grateful. Very happy to have all of you here. I have been having an absolute blast. And while we were on intermission, Cameraman Beau said that he wants to do more live streams with us and hang out. Did you?
If y'all are cool with that.
It weighs a half loyal. Did you get the final weight?
I got the final weight.
All right. So, let me scroll back up in chat to find your guys' guesses. Mark, did you make a guess? So James said 25. Span Magoo was 27.194. James went up to 26. Span Magoo stayed at 27. Buddha said 33. Those are the last numbers I saw. Mark, do you want to put in a guess? Now, there's a little bit of a delay. Half loyal is unfortunately not yet a recognized unit of measure, at least not one that we're capable of weighing.
What is 1/2 of a loyal?
1/2 of loyal Moses.
Do we know how much loyal Moses weighs?
About 1 loyal.
I'm going to deburr now.
They said you're cool, bring you back. The audience likes you.
Y'all are wonderful.
James says 1 loyal weighs very little. All right. Well, I imagine Mark is probably half a Smurf. Well, I think we're about ready to wrap it up. So, oh wait, there's Mark. We'll give him an opportunity. We'll give him an opportunity if he wants to guess. So what were your...
Lord have mercy.
I mean, let's see. What's the buy it in 4 price? I mean, $5.99 for a P1S. Not a bad deal. It's only $149 in 4 installments. And then in 2 weeks, you pay $149 again. I'm in danger. It'd be a lot cooler if you did. All right, homie. I'm getting tired. We have been streaming for almost 3 hours now. Tell the people what the magic number on the scale said. How many pounds of toys have we 3D printed?
Are we rounding down if it was less than 0.5? Like you do in, math?
Nah. Let's give the full glory of the weight.
According to the scale, the bathroom scale that we used, that is meant for measuring people, 25.4 pounds was the number that scale said when I put the box on it.
That's more than I got earlier. when I did it, the old me stand there, hold the box, so.
Yeah, I think it's heavy enough to I don't think. I know it's heavy enough to just weigh the box. And it came up at 25.4 pounds.
You checked it a couple times.
I'll go check it again, just for kicks, because...
Give us a sanity check.
The second time came up at 25.6, so 25 and a half pounds, I think, is what we're going to call that.
All right, 25 and a half pounds. Let's see.
If anybody said 25 or 26, we're taking it.
James said 25, then 26. Ooh.
Sounds like James is getting 2 spools of filament.
All right. James, shoot me a DM on Twitter. I think that I follow you. If not, I will make sure that I do, so you can send me a DM. Yes, I do follow you. James, shoot me a DM on Twitter. I need your mailing address, a phone number, and then an email address just to make sure that everything is good. And it'll probably be after the holidays when we get everything ordered. But we will send you 2 random spools of new makers. I'm going to pick one, and Beau's going to pick one. Shoot me that information, and we'll get that sent over to you. All right, gang.
Y'all, it's been real. It's been fun. We really appreciate you. All of those of you who watched this stream. I appreciate that y'all were cool with me hanging out, because I'm going to be honest, I've had a blast. This has been fun.
Yeah, I mean...
And James, yeah, you're getting 2 spools of filament. Attaboy.
I'll make him buy the printer tonight.
He won't. Not doing it.
We'll see. Hey, have a